Brooklyn Independent Television.
However, for skateboarders, all is not lost. Yes, one park has closed, but another one continues to grow and develop by the Gowanus.
Today is Gowanus Grind 2. It's the second time we have held this event in the park. The park is going to be renovated, but right now we've brought all of these skate elements here for kids to see what it's going to be like in the park when we are renovated. We're bringing out people, we're having events all year long to make people know that this park will be a destination for skateboarders as well as young kids and adults.
The Gowanus Grind is basically the community coming together to skate an event, and so there's going to be some grinding going on, there's going to be some sliding going on, some flipping going on, some pop shove-its, all sorts of different kind of tricks. But one of them is a grind. Basically, these are trucks. They're made out of some metal kind of alloy. Sometimes they'll use aluminum with different kind of blends. So a grind is basically when you take that truck and you make contact with an object. That's a grind. All right, so this would be a variation called 50-50. This is a 50-50 grind. This is a 5-0 grind, as well as this, except this is a nose grind. All right, so this is a 5-0 grind, and then this is a nose grind. This is over crooks. This is crooked grind. This is a Smith grind. Okay, Smith grind. This is a feeble grind. Going back this way, this is a hurricane grind. I don't know, whoever makes up these tricks, they own the right to name the trick, so who knows what he was thinking. I kind of pass by this park every day to go to work. It's just really sad to see a park in this kind of condition, when New York City needs a lot of green space.
So we're really right in the middle of industrial Gowanus. But we have 3 public housing projects here. We have Borum Hill, we have Carroll Gardens, we have Cobble Hill, we have Park Slope on the other side, and this area is facing tremendous amount of development pressure. So we wanted to get open space and green space on the radar screen, and the Parks Department was thrilled that somebody cared. And so we created the organization Friends of Douglas Green Park. We've started on this participatory design project with the Parks Department. We're waiting for their first draft, and then we'll have more community meetings about that draft.
T-shirts are for sale, $15. On the front is the longitude and latitude of Thomas Green Park. There are a lot of skateboarders in Brooklyn, and they're quite frustrated because there are many public places that they're not allowed to skateboard. And they're a great group of kids. We've been so pleased, we older people who didn't know much about skateboarding, to see the interest that they have in this park.
One of the things that we wanted to be very careful to do is not build one of those bowl parks, because we don't really have the space here. But there is a park that was built in Ohio by professional skateboarders that included various design elements where, for example, if there was a staircase and there were railings going down the stairs, those railings were of the materials that could handle the kids jumping up on them and grinding. You would never look at this place and say, oh, skateboard park, but it had great elements in it for skateboarders. And so we watched a video of this thing and we said, that's what we need, because we need a place for kids. We need a place for those 8 to 14, 15, 16, where there's not a lot of place they can play. They're too old for the kiddie stuff, but it's great exercise. They all love it, and it's a very urban sport.
I've seen skateboarding in Brooklyn for over 2 decades. It's kind of grown, and then it went away for a little while, but now that it's reemerged, I think it just keeps growing, because I think people want to be a little healthier too. It's a sport, just as it is like a form of expression as art.
You could go by this park in a heartbeat and not even know it was here. And so that's part of what we're doing about getting it on the public radar screen, is so people know it's here. And when they know it's here, they'll use it.
Brooklyn Independent Television on the BCAT TV network.